This little passage is about how I beat my meat with Ajax.
Huh?
When I was in middle school. I always knew I was a pretty sexual guy. I mean, in kindergarten, I was kissing girls under the blanket during nap time, but when I was growing up, there was no conversation about sexual health and safety. It was just, don't have sex because you're gonna get somebody pregnant. And I ain't gonna help you take care of that baby. I learned zero from my parents. By middle school, I had learned about sex for real, but even then, all the information came from my friends, movies, television, and magazines. One time, my homeboy got his hands on a porn tape, and like so many 7th grade boys do, we all sat up in a room watching that porn movie and proceeded to dream great dreams. In 8th grade, we took a sex ed class, but masturbation was not covered in the curriculum, and my parents certainly never talked about it. My best friend became the de facto expert on this and all other taboo subjects. Have you ever jacked off? He asked one day when we were at my house. Nah, I said. When you get hard, you gotta rub your meat until you ejaculate. Well, I knew about wet dreams from sex ed, and by golly, I loved how wet dreams felt. You mean to tell me I can do that anytime? Point me in the direction of that. You need some liquid. Why? You can't just do it dry, it won't feel good. What do I use? Dishwashing liquid. Dishwashing liquid. I kid you not. I didn't even bat an eye. To be fair, I was poor and black. We use dishwashing liquid for everything. Washing dishes, drawing bubble baths, making the bubbles for a car wash, cleaning our hands at the kitchen sink, which I still do to this day. Literally everything. Nice, I thought. Another great way to use Ajax. What a versatile and handy household product. Immediately after my buddy told me about this wonderful new way to make the most of dish soap, I came up with an excuse to kick him out of my house so I could do a little experimenting at 3:28 in the afternoon. I grabbed the dish soap from under the kitchen sink and went straight into my bedroom where I worked to conjure up some images in my mind. I got hard and immediately started rubbing blue Ajax all over my meat. Aggressively. I figured it had to be rough like all the sex portrayed in the porn I had seen. I was wrong. It did not feel good at all. I tried it a little softer, but by then the Ajax started to burn my little weenie. So I gave up on this experience and took a cold shower, both to calm my loins and also to cool my peen from the unfortunate reaction. My walk of shame was returning that blue soap to the kitchen and putting it back under the sink. I walked around the rest of the week with a peen as red as a hot dog. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a true story and the reason you should talk to your kids about sex. If you don't give them accurate information, they will get it from some stupid kid. If you don't provide a safe place to verify or debunk foolish ideas, then it's your own fault if the dish soap goes missing. That's from the Parenting Be Hard chapter.